So far you can see how I got my base. Got some nice big plank crates done. Got my little desk, my laptop. Little campfire for cooking. I do need to get my grill built and stuff like that and get that done. Got my workbench, my plank saw, my machine grinder, and then my mechanics workbench. So we got all that. So what I'm going to do, that's not what I want. I want scrap metal. We're going to do a little fishing, and let me take the scrap metal. Just want to get this scrap metal, make a little money. So we're gonna make some sheet metal, make a big stack of that, and see how much that is going to give us down at the traders. I need to get some scrap, do a few missions, get my reputation up to get reputation 2, but at the moment I'm reputation 1. Pretty decent. But the weapons are better, definitely better at level 2. Plus I got weapon skins I want to put on also. Alright, we're getting this scrap, it's counting down to 16. What is a full stack anyway? Alright. So we got our sheet metal. Let's shut this off. There we go. Alright, then I will go out and fish real quick. How is my food? Okay, I'm alright for a minute. So I'm going to go down here and fish. So here's the base. Pretty plain. Log base. Like I said, it's a PvE server. I really don't need to do much else than this, because it's just PvE. There's a convoy that comes down through here. I was actually heading down here to this section. There's over this hill. Let me get over this hill. Over this hill is like a little swamp area near the airport down south. I like this location. It's kind of scenic. But right over here, there's a convoy that likes to patrol. So I was actually fishing. Convoy came around, started shooting at me. I wasn't paying attention to the map, not realizing there was a convoy that's going to come through here periodically. So it was coming through, shot at me. I was taking a couple pop shots, backed up to this location here, and they started coming down through. I was taking on some hits, some wounds. I had enough bandages. I have 20 medicine bandages. So yeah, they were coming down through here, hitting me up pretty good. Then 2 other players from over here. I have neighbors, a few neighbors over there, about 2. They sped over, started taking care of the convoy. We had a conversation. You know, I said, it's yours, guys. It's your loot. It's your convoy. Take the case. I want nothing to do with it. I was just trying to fish. That's what I told them. But I did say that the 2 guys that I did get, if I could loot their bodies, they're cool with that. They were cool. I mean, it is a PvE. I didn't really have to ask, but it's kind of rude not to, right? They completed the mission. It's their loot. I just asked if I could scavenge. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I did meet a few other new players. Seems like there are definitely some new players jumping in on this server. Right now, there's 11 out of 50 players on this server, and this is a PvE server. I was playing the PvP server, East Coast. Excuse me. I was playing that server, on that server, which is a oh, holy crap, PvP server. And, well, yeah, I do suffer right now. The older I have gotten, the more I suffer from sinuses. It does not help that I was in the construction field for 15 years. For that, it was management. Then I got in the construction self-employed, worked for myself for 15 years as a contractor. And unfortunately, I didn't always wear a ventilator or a mask like I should have. So a lot of this is my fault why I got sinusitis. Excuse me. But anyway, let's get the shovel out. But like I was saying, with the PvP server, the server I was playing on, it wasn't very active. There was a total of 3 players on that server, and there's about 8 days before it wipes. So I'm going to lose my base and all my gear, so I thought I'd come over here and start with my PvE server. Do some work over here, do some missions, and build up, have some relaxing, casual gameplay. Maybe team up with a few other guys. we'll see what happens in future content. But I do have to say, with Deadside and all the updates, it looks like they did optimize a lot of things. At least on PC, the game looks really, really good. Now, it could be better, but I think it's pretty good. I play on Epic. So, like I said, I play this on GeForce Now Cloud Gaming. You can, right now I have it set at 1980, 1020, and it is set at 120 frames per second. No, it's 1920, 1080. Man, did I get that backwards? Alright, I did get a fishing rod. If you didn't know, the fishing rod actually catches fish a lot quicker than the stick and fishing line. Alright, let's get a spot here. Alright, let's wait for a little cue. Let's see how quick this takes. If this is any quicker than the stick and rod. There we go. Alright, now that we caught one there, I want to move up at least 25 yards from that position. I'm still trying to figure out the fishing here, but I know you do have to move from your location that you were at previously to a new location typically. And it can't be shallow water, of course. There we go. Let's try this. See how quick this is. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000. 6, 1,000. 7, 1,000. 8, 1,000. 9, 1,000. 10, 1,000. 11, 1,000. 12, 1,000. 13, 1,000. 14, 1,000. 15, 1,000. 16, 1,000. 17, 1,000. 18, 1,000, 20, 1,000. Maybe I was too close to the other fishing hole, but so far we're up to 25 seconds. It's still not a bite. Of course, this is real fishing. You could sit there for a little longer. Minutes instead of seconds. Of course, you gotta have a good fishing hole. There we go. So that's about 30 seconds. So let's move from that location. Let's go over here on the other part of this little island. I guess it's kind of a peninsula. It is connected with land. So let's go over here. Let's go and toss that in. Let's do a silent count in my head. Holy crap. Sorry about that. I had a hold of the mouse when I was coughing. I'm going to try to take care of this. Oh, let me hit my vape. It does help with clearing out the sinuses. One cool thing is I haven't built a water catch with the polyurethane. Oops, there we go, got a fish. Or nails, because right over there, there happens to be a whale over yonder. And up over that hill on the other side, there's another whale. So I haven't really had to worry about water, just food at the moment. Alright, let's pick another location. So far we have, what do we got? A burbot. A burbot. We have an omur. Okay. So, we got 4 fish. I think you get 2 steaks out of each fish. And I gotta see, I think if you cook the fish, I gotta see if you get more money if you actually turn in the whole fish, a raw fish, or, you know, cut up into the steaks, or a cooked fish. I gotta find out which one pays more money. I kind of think there is a difference in the amount you do receive on how you turn the fish in. Oh, there's the mussels, guys. You can get those. Those have been added with the new 1.5 update for PC. So it's a quick little food in a pinch. Those and the berries do help out in a pinch. But yeah, this location here, man, it's just beautiful. I love coming down the water. I figure I like fishing in this game. I know it's a tactical shooter. Well, casual tactical shooter. You can do the whole PvP and get all sweaty and everything, but I do like doing that once in a while just to test my steel against other players. More agile, quicker, better reflexes. And if I can at least take 1 or 2 out, it makes me feel pretty good as an older gamer. Sometimes I just like to play on a PvE server and just chill and relax. God knows the AI in this game are definitely hard chargers. They'll come at you, and all you can do is hope you have enough bullets and you can take them on, have good cover, and have the optimal position the drop. Alright, just taking a little bit here. I might have not moved far enough away from that previous location. I did say another YouTuber, content creator, he did mention about doing 50 yards from each location. You usually catch 2 fish at the same location and move 50 yards. I think that's what he said, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I'm sporting this skin. This skin I bought early access. I dig the green with the tribal. I do actually have to do some fishing. I haven't got in. Oop, there we go. What do we got there? A shell? I never. What is this? Oh, decor. Nice. Increase the comfort of your base. Buried items increase comfort more than identical ones. Can be installed on shelves, foundation, decks, or tables. Oh, that is freaking cool, guys. Alright, we have 2 more worms. So, I want to go catch at least another fish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep 1 fish whole. I'm going to keep raw fresh steaks, basically sushi. And then I will do cooked, because I will need food anyway. So I will do cooked, and I will sell 1 of each and see which gives, when we get to the traders, we'll see which gives the most money. I know fishing can be pretty lucrative. It's an easy way of making money, and it's relaxing, especially if you find a nice prime location. Here, let me get rid of the HUD. Yeah, look at that. The artifacts from the sun. We got wolves over in them hills. Listen to those waves. Alright, we got our fish. We are good to go. Let's put our rod away. Head back to our base real quick. I'll make sure I grab some sticks before I head up there. Do I have enough room in my inventory? No, I don't. Alright, we have sticks in the base, and I think I have enough in my fireplace. Well, my fire pit. My campfire inside my base. Go ahead and eat this. No, I need water. That's what I need. I'll also eat some food too. Alright, so we're going to need food for our journey. I do not have a vehicle yet. I just got that built. The mechanic's bench that you fill with spark plugs and motor oil. Or machine oil. So it's filled with spark plugs and machine oil. I just need to grab a vehicle and stock up on some gases, petro, and I have enough torches at the moment. Well, I have at least 3 torches for repair. Unlike PvP, you would use those torches actually for raiding. I do have dynamite too, but I'm going to save that for when I do some epic missions. And I do need to get some tripwires. I do need to get tripwires together. Okay, so we're going to drop these guys on the ground. And which one? Okay, we're going to keep these both whole because they're 2 different types. I'm curious if they bring a different amount. Alright, let's not forget about our shell. Let's set our shell. Can we rotate that? No, I guess that's it. We'll set our shell. Our little shell right here. Yeah. Right on our desk. Nice. Now what'd that do for me? Okay, 80, satiety, satiety, the hell that is, the satiety, 15%, cool. Alright, so, what we'll do next is we will chop these up. I should just be able, on mouse and keyboard, just keep the G key held down, but you gotta reset each time, I guess. Okay, let's go to the campfire. Let's split this stack. We'll do that. We'll cook 7, and we'll keep 1, and see how much one individual goes for. Then we can just multiply that. Alright, let's light our fire. Get our fish cooked. Alright, I will move this steak here. So, we have these 4 items. We're going to see how much they bring. And then we have sheet metal. We're going to see how much that brings. And of course, I got the dog tags. And then I got the reputation. I think it's at least 20 reputation for the cigarettes. And then the rest of this fish will be actually our own personal rations. So I'm going to cook this up, and then we'll go ahead and head down to the traders. Alright. Go down here and check out this campsite. There's always some little goodies sitting around a campsite. Doesn't hurt. Take some burlap. I need burlap. And we'll take a field best. We'll take more sheet metal. I already have a duck call. I need more burlap. I'll take that. And I need wolf pelts. And then I can do a bed. No, we'll do more sheet metal. What do we have? We'll take that. No, I don't need. I don't want the dynamite. Not at the moment. We'll take this water. All right, we're full. Sometimes you gotta stop and take a moment and just enjoy the scenery. Alright, we made it.
Все, что хочешь, и по самым выгодным ценам.
Okay, so let's sell this. Good. Alright, so let's take a look at our fish. Cooked fish each and raw fish bring the same amount. The amule brings $200, but the barbot brings $400. So yeah, you have to catch a few of these. Was that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 to get 1,000? These, wow. Yeah, wow, yeah. Yeah, it's 400. So 2 fish is 800, of course. 3 is 1,200. 4 is 1,600. So if you can catch these fish, be a decent amount. Alright, so we are going to sell the fish for some money. Got the burlap. We also need that. Let's sell the tags. Alright, so a stack of 25 of the sheet metal will bring us $3,750. We'll sell that. We'll sell this over at the gunsmith. The gunnery, sorry, the gunnery trader. Alright, we'll go ahead and sell these each. I'm going to put you... Actually, we're going to keep you with me. Alright, I do need to get this key and go back up there and do that mission, but I'm going to hold on to that until I get better gear.
Приходи, если будет еще.
Yeah, same to you. And let's head over here.
Ну давай свой хабар сюда.
Yes, I will sell the 9x18 for $2,500. Stack of, what's that, 500? There we go. We got $11,391. Needed that. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Alright, so that was just a demonstration. I was just curious how much the fish would bring, if it wasn't even worth it. I mean, you can make it, it's a quick way to make a few bucks if you want ammo. I mean, what's the average price here? Okay, for the ammo that I need, $6,000 for 100 rounds. Yeah. Alright. I do want to get a sight. Oh, you're kidding me. I thought that would get a sight. Okay, well, we just bought a sight. I do have the MR5 back MR5 back at the base. I could put that on the MR5. Okay. Well, at least we got ourselves a sight with the money. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was just a little curiosity on my part, and I thought I'd share it with you. I was just curious how much if you would want to do some fishing, casual fishing, hunting for furs, things. Now, if you do get wolf pelts, they're like $500 a pop, so you can run if you know where all the wolves are at. You can hunt them and make some decent money. Did somebody leave this behind? I don't see another player. And there's no lock on it. Typically on a PvE server, you do park the vehicles. You can park them right there by the outpost. They're like a free-for-all. Especially if you're not going to put a vehicle lock on them. So I'm going to head back to base. If I can not damage this motorcycle. That is one thing about this game. The motorcycles are janky and a little hard to control, especially on keyboard and mouse. I can't imagine how it would be on controller. Alright guys, I'm going to ride out in the sunset, head back to my base. Hit the like button. If you, subscribe if you like. If you want to see more Deadside, comment below. I'm going to share both of my servers, the gameplay from my PvP and PvE. Hopefully the PvP server gets a little more active, so I can do some practice and get good. Alright, we're going to head over here to the base. So, until next time, guys, remember, it's just a game. Play it your way. Dude out.